bless you. It's your boy Pastor Q coming to you from Second Chance Church. Pray everybody's having an amazing weekend. Listen, this is a real quick and simple word. We are dealing with a little storm situation coming down here in Florida. It's been a few years actually since we've had a hurricane down here, thank God. But nonetheless, we are trying to get prepared in case something does happen. But that quickly stirred in my spirit this parable about the 10 virgins, and you all may have heard it. It's in the book of Matthew, and I want to share this with you really quickly because it makes perfect sense, especially with how we are as Floridians reacting right now. But if you have your word, we're going to Matthew, and this is where Jesus was given a parable about 10 virgins, and they were instructed to make sure they get their oil ready to have their lamps prepared in case in preparation for the bridegroom. And when you think of that, the illustration of the story is pretty dope, how not all of them were prepared, and by the time that it was time for the bridegroom to come, they were missed, or some was actually away trying to get more oil. And when they came back to the door, they was like, "Yo, I'm back. I got my oil." And it was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's a wrap. There's no more room for you. You've missed out on the opportunity." I want to talk to you really quick about: are you prepared? Are you prepared? God, you're dope. Thank you for who you are. Thank you even for this storm to remind us and get us in the mindset to get prepared, not only for calamity that happens in the earth, but God, more importantly, you and your coming and your time. Now, God, penetrate the hearts of your people, including mine own, in Jesus' name, amen. Are you prepared? What's funny about this situation right now, for me specifically, I don't watch the news no more. I stopped watching the news in the middle of the pandemic because I feel as if the news is being utilized as a tool to instill and instruct and interrupt and bring fear and chaos. There's nothing happy about it. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing good news-ish about it at all. There's one little segment of maybe Serena retiring, and then they go right back into a mass shooting, or go back into, okay, now is another pandemic that's coming, this monkeypox, and now it's the COVID vaccine. You got to get 13.2.0, and I just got sick and tired of the news. So I stopped watching the news a while ago, and it was my mom who called. Me and my wife, we were headed to Disney. We were headed out, and she called, and she was like, "Hey, are y'all at the store? Y'all getting your stuff for the storm?" I was like, "Mom, what you talking about?" I was like, "It rain every day here in Florida. What you talking about?" She's like, No. There's a storm on the horizon. There's a storm coming. It's a hurricane coming." I was like, "Mom, chill out. No, it's not. Ain't nothing coming. It always rain. Whatever." But after she got off the phone, she was like, "Look, you better get your stuff, or you bring me my babies, and y'all do what you gotta do, but you better be sure." I was like, "All right, Mom, all right, chill out." So I got off the phone, look on my phone, and it's a whole storm on the way to Florida. But what's funny about this is we're not prepared. We got honey buns. We got a little, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple gummy bears and stuff. We got some, we got little knickknacks and everything, but we don't have the bare essentials because we've gotten so accustomed to just being the norm now, where it's just like, whatever, it's just another storm. Or we've gotten so confident and comfortable where it's like, ain't nothing gonna happen. But I kid you not, as I'm pulling up right now here to Sam's, I'm trying to find a place to park, and B, because it shows that none of us are prepared. Let me try to turn this around. Look at this. This is the line, a normal Saturday morning, to try to get into Sam's. Well, this has never been the case. But I hope you can see that, because I couldn't see it. But it shows that we aren't prepared. and that leads to this word. Are you prepared for Christ? Are you prepared for what's yet to... Oh, sorry. Trying to see if there's a cart anywhere. Are we prepared to see if there's any oil? I love you, Jesus. Is there any oil? Is there any more left for me to be able to get prepared for the storm? Is there anything that I can have to make sure that I'm not destitute in case the storm hits? And that's our lives right now, man. Are you prepared for Jesus when he comes back? Or are you going to be running looking for the word, and the word is gone? Are you going to be prepared for Jesus when he says, "All right, all of mine who have chosen me, let's go"? Or are you going to be running, scrambling, talking about, okay, who is this Jesus that you speak of? See, look, I'm at the back of the parking lot getting the cart because they're on the carts. Are we prepared? Are we prepared for what it is that Christ has been talking about for centuries? Or are you just going to wait till the last minute and miss out on your oil? So I'm prepared for nothing being here, but that's what happens with lack of preparation. Better get ready. Life right.